Diddy Kong. I know for a while he was kind of just struggling who he wants to play. I do know that he has the Pichu in the back if he does need to bust it out in this set, but you know, he's really found his comfort zone with this character yet again.
Talking to Legit, he says that it's, oh my god, that is it. Yep,
Goodbye.
That is absolutely just, that was so efficient by S2H. My god, just getting the slightest poke off stage and then saying, oh yeah, I remember how to edge guard you.
Nothing's really changed in this regard. I can just touch you real quick. Let me sneeze on you. You're not making it back.
Now, that's going to be the main challenge of this matchup is Meta Knight is an edge-guarding monster, and we've seen S2H have some real creative ideas off stage as well. And the fact that he can just stall out there with so many jumps, just wait for the barrels to pop up, or just catch the side B with the tornado, it's going to be really hard for Legit to make it back on stage. But we do have Legit making himself known back on the main stage, only taking 14% on his own. Just essentially winning off the same Diddy Vortex that worked back in Smash 4. I'll launch you up, I'll get the banana, and I'll catch your landing over and over again with it up until your stock's ready to go. Yeah,
Legit already just showing his composure at the start of this set. Yeah, you edgeguard me. Yeah, you know, I died with you only at 13%, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to stick to my game plan. I'm going to play my neutral, and if you cannot keep up with me, I'm going to take the stocks just like I did before.
I love that little timing mix-up by Legit too, right? He kind of walked forward, saw the forward smash, and had the confidence, like the startup of the forward smash, and he had the confidence to run in and get that punish.
I did not know F-Tilt is just that huge for Meta Knight. Legit cleanly hopped over him, and S2H let it rip, and it still caught him midair.
It's like an anti-air, especially that third slash where he just like angles the sword up air.
Yeah, so it's really off the mark to grab the banana, but here he is, just kind of air camping with all of these down airs, trying to make it difficult for Legit to go ahead and get that hit. But when Legit is able to get those grabs and get caught in the vortex, as you said a little bit earlier, G-Pick, you know, S2H going to be in for a rough time.
Having right now dead even stuff. I love Legit retreating on the other side of the banana, catching S2H on it in the process. Otherwise, we have the familiar dare camping coming out from S2H, just trying to poke Legit at angles that he can't answer kindly out of his shield, and just slowly wear it down from there. Oh, not going to catch the monkey flip, but still not in enough lag after the forward smash, but it doesn't matter. Legit still picks apart that opening and finds himself his own kill.
Yeah, S2H there was trying to go for the roll read. He ended up charging up a forward smash in the opposite direction. You know, not quite going to find the mark, but that is something that Legit is going to have to be wary of moving forward.
I do like Legit. The moment he saw the dimensional cape start by S2H, he actually ran out so far out to know that he would never be caught by the dimensional slash.
Yeah, but this time around, S2H is going to go ahead and catch that roll with the forward smash, taking that stock.
Solid 24%, and time for a juggle. Not going to be able... No, never mind. S2H keeps it rolling. Otherwise, looking very aggressive. I think he recognizes that because Legit's right at the ledge of the stage, he wants to just give him that gentle shove off so he can just get rid of those rocket barrels again and close out the game.
Yeah, so Legit using quite a bit of the dash attack, and I think that's really the biggest change of Diddy Kong. I know before you did not want to use that move, but now when you were able to connect it, it leads into a follow-up.
And yeah, S2H, I mean, he sees what his percent is, and that's the reason why he's staying in the air so much, is he recognizes that his other stocks have been lost to like down tilt smash attack confirms, and he knows he's at that same level now, so he's just staying right above Legit's head to keep it from happening.
Oh, he's going to get a dash attack of his own. He has Legit right off stage.
Oh, no way!
Wow. The barrel's just blowing up on him.
S2H, I'm amazed he was so calm, because he just looked over to Legit and was like, what are your bans? Right, like he was like, I've died to that move. Like,
yeah, he knew. He's like, damn it.
But like he moved on so fast. He's not even tilted. That's amazing. Just accepted the fact, like, okay, you got me. You crashed the barrels into the ground. Like you see the smile from Legit. He knows. He knows how silly that was.
He's just like, you know what? This is probably the only time I'm gonna get it. I had to bust it out game one, unfortunately, but it's all good. We're gonna go on through this set, sticking with the Diddy Kong with the Meta Knight on deck for S2H as well. Talk to him. He doesn't have anyone else in the back, so you know we're going to see him at night only.
Yeah, and given Legit has like tinkered with his Richter, he's messed around with Pichu, but it's always been Diddy that's been his tried and true, old reliable.
No, look. If Legit is going to switch characters,
it's going to be Joker.
It's going to be Joker, of course, but I'm saying right now, I want to see the K rule.
You want to see the? Oh no,
it's a spirit animal.
No, absolutely not. In no capacity. I would be ashamed of NorCal if one of our best players had to resort to K rule in a dire situation.
I mean, one of our former best players of NorCal, Costas Moss, is still rocking the K rule.
Oh, he still is? I thought he was going Pokemon Trainer, but that's not here.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's the fact that he did it.
Yeah. We do have a bit of a scramble when it comes to the landing. Like, choosing FD, the idea here is, of course, you want to just get that repeated juggle with no platforms to save your opponent, but neither of these guys have really gotten successive landing traps on each other.
Ooh.
That was like the longest one right there.
Yeah, that was just reminiscent of Smash 4 there. Down tilt into the raw backer. Go ahead and get that stock. Legit sitting at 65, extending. Oh, trying to extend the damage with the banana, but S2H immediately just going with the down air and whoa, the peanut pop gun.
Yeah.
It definitely threw me off a little bit there.
I think that was the plan. But I do think in retrospect, the counter pick of
I thought he was down airing there.
Like, this is a really weird counter pick because this is one of Legit's favorite stages in Smash 4 is Diddy, and I don't think that's changed in this game either. Like, he still gets so much threat space whenever he's holding bananas to be able to cover like half the stage that he's facing.
I mean, I can understand it from S2H parts. It's just because it gives him the space to go into air camp just a little bit more. So there's a lot of open space for him to go ahead and work with. But at the same time, you are dealing with the Diddy Kong that is just controlling the neutral with that banana.
And we have, again, actually not even again, Legit now on the verge of getting a second stock off of S2H if he's able to play his cards right. S2H, yeah, going to be caught by that down tilt to back air by Legit, now having to make the full comeback if he wants to take this game.
S2H scrambling the banana, ends up using it. Legit stuck here on the ledge. Neutral are not going to find the mark. S2H just struggling getting anything going here on his counter pick. Game 2.
Oh, that drag down drill, just what he needed. And that's the unfortunate thing about Diddy is he has to release his barrels immediately if he wants to reach the highest point. And even then, that's not actually that much height to be offered to him.
Yeah, it was just enough to get that stock. And to that height, yeah, like for Diddy Kong now, you actually cannot charge with the barrels if you want to get the max vertical distance on there. You have to do it immediately.
S2H is going to call out that approach. He's actually just so good at like knowing when a person's like inner like sails are being blown with wind, right? It's just like, okay, they're just going to come right at me. Here's the forward smash. Eat this. Slow down.
He definitely played Wind Waker.
Yeah. Just legit taking his time coming down this time. Opting to approach, from above as opposed to in front of, because the anti-air options that Meta Knight has are a bit more committal than that forward smash.
Yeah, but I see the counter pick actually working in his favor just a tiny bit. He's kind of adapted to what Legit is looking for, covering Legit's landings instead.
Still scary though, because like these dare camping moments, right? There's not much for S2H to mix up in terms of where he's coming down too. So we have like Legit kind of watching that kite of Meta Knight and just kind of loosely following it and picking him up as soon as he comes down to the ground. Rocket barrels, yeah, not going to be able to make him all the way back to safety. S2H has another opportunity, can't quite line up the timing right. Good air dodge by Legit.
And just going for the dash attack there. I'm surprised they didn't charge up a smash attack and just going a little bit too far.
I think he wanted the edge cancel with the dimensional cape, but that's such a scary maneuver to go for, especially on your last stock. And now S2H down 2-0 against Legit. Has to think pretty carefully about where he wants to go now as well. It's actually just running right back to FD.
Yep. I mean, there were shades of why he ended up picking this stage, but I just feel that Legit is finding himself in this stage that much more. I mean, S2H is just going to have to adapt tremendously if he wants to go ahead and get a game, let alone this set.
Yeah. Having already, Legit not even hesitating, recognizing banana's my best thing here on this level and just gets it immediately. Otherwise, he's trying to shove S2H further off stage. Just kind of get started already on that advantage that, once he has S2H in the air, that gives him the time he needs to pluck that banana. Now that's S2H's turn. Does a really good job of stalking the ledge, and that is something that he was doing a great job in the previous game, is once he had Legit off stage, he was able to punish those landings so consistently back on the lip of Final Destination.
Yeah, and S2H slowing it down quite a bit now. Unfortunately, this is not going in his favor. You can see his game plan, and you can see it working partially. It's just Legit is just adapting it that much better.
Yeah, like a big part of it is like Legit just has that flexibility of movements, just keep going around where S2H's threat zones are, and just knowing where the holes are and like this defensive play is. And the other part is just also Legit gets so much more value when he gets in on S2H. He gets a lot bigger combos and it has solid confirms into death, whereas S2H has to make callouts with forward smash in order to kill. Like, aside from that very first edgeguard kill, that's what he's been relying on, his smash attacks.
Yeah, still going for them. Oh, I like that legit. Trying to call out the spot dodge with that neutral air. Neutral air, one of those moves for Diddy Kong that lead into so much.
Just finding himself that banana toss down. Not going to be able to get anything more off of it. And again, nothing personal, kid. That is something that SOH has done to everybody that we've seen so far.
Yeah, legit is not ready for it there. I don't know if he tried to pluck another banana or what, but he was caught sleeping there for a minute.
And it was interesting because he was ready for it on the first game, but because SOH hadn't brought it out since then, he was able to catch him off guard. But he's going to need to dig deep and keep finding more of these holes to exploit in Legit's game plan because he's still behind, and he still does struggle in terms of finding just straight kills off of neutral exchanges. No, oh, the banana plug B reverse at the last moment protecting him. I think SOH wanted to catch that landing with like an up smash.
Yeah, but SOH mounting up this comeback. He has just caught this all the way back, and as I say that, down tilt into the up smash. Legit putting S2H on his tournament stock now.
Legit having like the full, thanks to like Monkey Flip also just being such a fast move, he gets to really do a great job mixing up his landing.
And speaking of landings, legit landing right after that forward smash, making sure he was safe, but you can't avoid them all. SOH getting that stock with the forward smash, but he is sitting at 30%.
Yeah, this is actually a very even spot for SOH, but he's already getting picked up by Legit. He has to be very careful on his way back to the stage, not to be caught in the ledge trap. It looks like Legit actually not opting to press that too hard. Okay, I see what Legit's doing. Okay. And catching the
what a fake out.